if I say it, it's right. But Worry's super strong player. Also, they had Jin in Kentucky as well, who was a Sonic, very strong Sonic player in Smash 4, and would switch between. I'm sure you've heard of Wilds, another Kazuya that has wreaked havoc on the Midwest. So I think Jin would play Sonic a lot in those matchups. So I think Worry might have a little matchup experience, but Sonic also has that tweak matchup experience like you were talking about too. So I'm excited to see how this is going to go. Worry, one of my closest friends, and I know they were very excited to play against Sonic. So yeah, I think this is going to be a banger.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the top 2 players in North America right here. So, but yeah, no, I remember watching Worry play at, I believe it was the Works. I remember everyone popping off, if I'm not mistaken. There was like one set where I was like, you know, not to be that guy, but it looked like Worried was worried because it was like there was like a nail-biting set, if I'm not mistaken. So.
I think it was against Wes. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
That one was so a heartbreaker. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dude, Wes is something else too. Yeah. So Wes is something else. Yeah, you guys don't know Wes. Wes is one of the staff photographers for the event. Already taken a ton of photos. Had like a bajillion photos at the pre-local and probably has just as many today, and we'll have as many tomorrow. But here we go. Gonna get started right here. And yeah, I mean, look, guys, grab your cup of tea. You know, hopefully you heated up some snacks. This is optimally you play the long game here. I will be honest with you.
Yeah, Worry is very tweak inspired. I would say very much loves that movement with the banana, using a lot of the cancels off of the ledge. Oh no, and immediately getting spiked down there, losing the stock pretty early. But we're seeing like a lot of this landing there, a lot of dash attack from Diddy Kong as well. We're going to see it popping up Sonic a lot in the air and then trying to get those damage combos. But it looks like Sonix is definitely in the driver's seat right now. Do have to worry about that spring on the recovery too. Diddy Kong's recovery is not that great, so I think if Worry is off stage, it could cost some pretty early stocks.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And are you gonna? Yeah, you're good. You make it back. Really good awareness right there. Oh, good trade though. That nair was gonna confirm in the back here, and that might have been the stock for Sonix right there. So really good awareness right there from Worry to just throw the hitbox out to kind of get a trade right here. And I just realized both of these characters have nair back there.
Yeah. Not seeing any banana pulls though from Worry, just choosing to use the raw Diddy Kong instead. There we go, getting the banana, and that might be a little bit more beneficial to shut down the lanes that Sonic is trying to go through. A lot of the time you see Sonix use the platforms to his advantage, but if you throw that down right underneath the platform, I think it'll make it a lot harder to do like that figure 8 that we typically see. Yeah. But instead just using the fair to send off stage instead. It seems like Worry's kind of struggling to get a footing here. He needs to try to find this first stock in order to potentially bring this game back, but
yeah. Oh my god, that would have been such a cool conversion right there.
It's so tricky, but yeah, just drops the conversion. Yeah. I really like the banana movement that we see there. Seeing a lot of Z dropping too is something that's very Worry core, so.
Right now though, I mean, this is Sonix with a lead. Like, man, up 2 stocks, you know the vibes, you know? Like, yeah, that's it. Wait.
Maybe?
You're insane. You're insane. Give him a stock. Sonix, just run off. Just run off right now. Give Worry a stock, please.
That was insane.
That was dare I say, Giga Chad moment right there.
Yeah.
Able to make it back. Was literally down, you know, at Hell's Gate. You know, the door was open. Worry was about to go in because he was dead. And then just makes it all the way back.
He's like, no, I'm good.
You know what? That's my goat now, too.
Yeah.
That's my goat now, too. Sonix, though, looking really good. There's a lot of mix-ups on when he decides to use side B and down B in terms of mobility. You know, when you see like the short hop down air cancels as well, and then just runs it back again. Usually does those to kind of fake out your opponent. And, like if you push a button to because you think you can whip punish, and then he just short hop theirs and then just runs it back, and then you just get easily punished after that. So probably gonna have to see a lot more patience from Worry. But I mean, again, like how much patience can you truly have, right?
I just feel like Sonix is playing so fast, very comfortable in this matchup, and so he's just kind of outpacing Worry a little bit. But I think once Worry gets some confidence, just maybe getting a nice confirm, we might see a change in the pace. But Sonix now just disengaging, has the % lead, and just able to force Worry to have to try to approach instead. And oh my gosh, throwing the banana away and then hitting the back air too. That was so smart there from Sonix.
Yeah, throwing it away that way you can confirm it, right? Because if you throw it towards Worry, then you might accidentally hit Worry with the banana that you can't confirm afterwards. So just good awareness, and I'm not gonna lie, like it feels like, I don't want to sound like super doomer, obviously, because you know Worry, I definitely like watching Worry play, but it just feels like whenever you have the top rep of your character play this person all the time, it just feels like he just knows every answer. But I mean, right now you see Worry starting to claw away, maybe trying to find situations at the ledge, but not able to get anything. Sonic's able to just get right back on the offensive.
Yeah, Sonic's trying to cover a high recovery there with that back air, but Worry just opting to go back to the ledge. I think definitely a smart decision. Okay.
Yeah, that cancel right there, that was everything right there. Like, you know, whenever you see Sonix kind of throw out that shrug down air to cancel after the spin dash, I feel like one of the best things that you can do is just wait a little bit and then just see what Sonix wants to do a little bit more right there, and then you get punished afterwards.
Okay, I like that. Tries to go for like a stage fight with the monkey flip into the stage, but doesn't find it. Ooh, yeah, just waits out the air dodge. Great stuff there from Sonix, where he just pulling the trigger on the air dodge a little too early. Okay. Yeah, gets the tech chase on the platform too. 50% off of that one interaction. Worry definitely needs to get their feet down on the ground, maybe trying to find an up smash out of shield, but still just doesn't have enough time to pull banana either. I feel like Sonix is just constantly rushing them down, that they don't want to go through the animation of pulling the banana. Back air gonna send off stage, still holding onto this stock though. Yeah, manages to get around the spring from Sonic Uppy pretty consistently though, so I do like these recoveries that we're seeing from Worry, but just still has not been able to find a stock yet.
Yeah, and isn't gonna find the stock that game too. And yeah, that was double 3 stock, right? Or
yes,
yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing is I think a neutral, like, honestly, Worry's doing fine. We're just not seeing any stocks being taken. I think the evasiveness of Sonic is just really hard for Diddy Kong to lock down unless you're hitting that banana. But Worry does have a few other characters that they play as well. Have a pretty good Bayonetta, but just gonna stick with the Diddy Kong, never mind.
Yeah, I think that just rocking it with the Diddy again and getting another, like, honestly, like, you know, kind of looking at it from like a growth perspective, like I kind of see this and I'm like, well, I can go back and at least watch this, you know, and like actually get a ton of notes, you know, based on like how the playstyle is going. And I'm sure, like, you know, if you just ask, you shall receive some advice, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like you said, yeah, I would like to see Worry maybe, you know, try to figure out the patterns from Sonix in terms of how evasive he is when he is at that kill percent, like you mentioned earlier, to hopefully see if we can find a stock taken right here. But, you know, it's not that Worry's playing bad. It's just that Sonix is just playing airtight. Like, it's like almost an impenetrable wall. Yeah,
for sure. Okay, love that movement there. Looked really cool, but we just switch sides and go back to this this same play style. Sonic's doing a really good job of stuffing out those recoveries, uses the F tilt there, and now gets a grab for some extra damage, but we're going low to avoid the back air. Smart decision. Oh my gosh, so risky there. Just getting up right into the Sonic F smash, but just spaced a little too far back to hit it. Yeah, and again, just avoiding the spring. Really good stuff there to Worry.
Yeah, it's like that spacing is a little troublesome to deal with, because if you're too away from the stage, you get hit by the spring. If you're too close to the stage, then you have the risk of bonking on the stage, and then you just die anyways. So really good awareness, good spacing, but just so aware, knowing when the monkey flip is coming out. Air dodge is through, but Sonix again is just waiting a little bit more right there.
Okay, gets the grab into back air, but needs to keep Sonic at the ledge. Okay, using the aggressive up air from the ledge too, but Worry just not ready with the punish, even though it was on his shield. Okay. Good damage here, but again, we just need to find this stock.
Yeah, one banana right here. If you can even find it, that's going to be, I mean, that could be enough to get maybe banana F smash, but I mean, regardless, that was almost really good, but Sonic's just able to react, I think. I think if you don't react, you're able to actually maybe interrupt that charge, but I think Sonix was just able to react right there. But this potentially could be a stock right here. Yeah, edge guarding really well here. Good patience and awareness. I feel like that was probably one of the more well-earned, well-deserved stocks I've seen in recent times, for sure.
For sure, yeah. I mean, it's very scary to go off stage against Sonic as Diddy Kong because, like we saw previously, like Diddy Kong is so susceptible to getting gimped with his barrels, but just dropping down from the ledge there, I really like that play from Worry. And now we're seeing some nice damage output here as well. Even stocks, and I like that there. Rather than trying to hit Sonic with the monkey flip, just using it for movement to get in, it seems like the speed of Sonic is just making it really hard for Worry to approach.
Yeah, certainly for sure. I mean, fastest character in the game for a reason, you know? Like, I mean, or is very good because he's very fast. You're just able to, you know, be very evasive. You can turn situations because of your speed into like whiff punish situations. So just makes it that much more difficult for Worry to deal with. But right now, I mean, did take the stock. I mean, if you took one, you can take another one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
For sure. Okay. Huge damage there for Sonix, though. Goes for the ledge trump, and now this is going to be a re-grab. Oh, goes to the other side. That was so smart from Worry, but Sonic was still able to get there.
that boy has skates. He has burners. He's really fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually, that was really good awareness. I feel like against almost any other character, that's a free, like, back to the stage, and we reset neutral now. So really unfortunate, but can you find something? We see the gun cancel right there. The patience, right, to kind of just tomahawk and wait for the tech option, but Sonic's just picking the right option, it feels like, almost every time.
Yeah, definitely number 5 in the world for a reason, and he's showcasing that right now. Finally gets hit with one of the springs off the barrels, yeah, and just not going to be able to make it back there. So Sonic's going to take that 3-0, but Worry did a great job. It's just, when you're playing against the best of the best, it can be really hard, especially in a match